Fundamentals, Scott Bauer standing by, CEO of Prosper Trading Academy. Scott, if Apple can't do it, then who can?
I'm right in that same camp with you. And, I agree with so much of what Ken was talking about from the technical side of things. But this is a stock that I believe you've got to be long term, right? This is one you own it, you put it away. But as a trade, especially for earnings, that brings obviously a lot of question, a lot of volatility to something you're looking at doing for just a day or two here. But I believe the uptrend still is there. I think that actually expectations here have tempered quite a bit, at least, across from what I'm seeing. So I think there could be actually an upside surprise to this because people are expecting the worst. So what I'm looking at doing here, Oliver, is I'm buying a butterfly, but I'm doing something that you and Tom were just talking about with the iron condor, but this is a broken wing butterfly. So what I'm doing is I'm going out to regular February expiration, February 18th. I'm buying the 165 call. I'm selling 2 of the 175 calls.
Okay.
I'm buying the 177.5. So a regular butterfly would have been equidistant between long and shorts, would have been 165, 175, 185. By me making the top strike here 177.5 turns this into a very bullish position. So 175 is ideal. The short strike is ideal. But really any move to the upside here is going to be really good. I'm trying to buy this thing for about $2.75. That's the most I can lose. So, if Apple does wash out, that's my downside here. But I like this a lot because it is completely risk-defined. It gives me time. So if this report, is we don't get the pop right away from the report, I've still got 3 weeks on this thing. So I really like the upside to this.
Okay. So you're looking for a solid move, looking for 168 Apple to get just below that 170 where we were looking at the chart. It had a couple touches of 170 before it broke. So you're not looking even to retake the old highs. You're just looking for a nice bounce.
Absolutely.
It's already got one going. Up 2% this morning.
Upward move here is going to be good. And like I said before, I really like going out 3 weeks on this because it gives me a lot of time to either sit with the position, reevaluate, try and adjust it. But again, completely risk defined. I know what my risk is. So on a washout here, I know what I can lose. Okay.
Interesting. Scott, looking for the Apple bounce. Anything in particular that you think could do it? As far as the language, any key that they need to really turn here, whether it's services growth or just iPhone beat? I mean, they need to tell us something juicy, build out plans for campuses or something?
I think the services part, that's going to be key to me. iPhone growth, I think people are looking at a very tempered number on that. So maybe there's a surprise to the upside, but I think the services part of it is going to be key. And just throwing this out there, Oliver, you guys were talking about what can they be creative about. Maybe there's an Apple Peloton relationship coming up. Maybe, being reported.
Now we're getting into Bauer's. Yeah.
But maybe down the road,
the expertise.
Something that makes sense here in that whole fitness space that Apple has kind of gotten into and it really hasn't taken off. Maybe this is their opportunity.
Okay. Good stuff. I think it's an interesting idea. Why not? I mean, throw some... it's a bike with the screen on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Apple's halfway there. People say it's a bike with an iPad. Well, why don't they just make the iPad?
Right. I mean, just think of all of the subscription that they could possibly bring into the Apple culture.
Yeah.
And
use Apple apps while you're on it. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll see if they say something. I think there was a rumor that was flowing around too. Okay, Scott, we got to jump. Thanks, sir. CEO of Prosper Trading Academy for the trade looking for Apple to bounce back up to 168.